While Israel's operations in Gaza and Lebanon are taking center stage in the Middle East right now, Palestinians living in the Israeli-occupied West Bank are seeing their livelihoods destroyed. Just last week, IDF soldiers allegedly shot and killed a Palestinian woman who was picking olives there, sparking calls from the U.S. for a swift investigation. And in early October, a group of Western states, including France, Britain, and Germany, said that Israeli settler violence had made the olive harvest in the region dangerous for Palestinians. DW's Tania Krämer traveled to Jabaa near Bethlehem to find out more.
It's time to harvest olives in the Israeli-occupied West Bank. Here in Jabaa near Bethlehem, it's not just Palestinians at work. They've been joined by a group of Israelis. Ibrahim Al-Tus olive grove is right next to Israel's separation barrier, an electrified fence in this area which separates the occupied West Bank from Israel.
This land has been ours for a long time, and it was us who planted the olive trees. After they built the barrier, they started bothering us and keeping us from coming here. Last year, we were banned from being close to the wall, and so to our land, since, as you can see, the wall is very, very close to where we are.
He says it was the Israeli military who stopped him getting to his olive groves after the October 7th attacks and the start of the war in Gaza. This year, volunteers from the Israeli organisation Rabbis for Human Rights are on the ground, hoping their presence will protect the Palestinians, mainly from violent Israeli settlers.
They come out, they threat, they harass, they sometimes use physical violence to various degrees. The other one is harassment from the Israeli army. They come, they question, they sometimes arrest the farmers for questioning. They sometimes declare a zone, a closed military zone.
This October, human rights groups in the United Nations documented nearly 270 incidents across the West Bank, including one death. Over half were related to the olive harvest, from assaulting Palestinian farmers to cutting down olive trees.
Most of the discourse in Israel is against working with Palestinians. A lot of people are saying they are all terrorists, and of course about Gaza, but also on the West Bank. We must use only force and more force and so on. But again, we don't believe in that.
Olive trees are important in Palestinian culture, and olive oil is an important source of income. Working together also offers something more.
We want to prove to them, the army and everyone, perhaps we're capable of coexisting together. This has nothing to do with politics. As a people, we could coexist together.
That is why it is so much more important. This way we're not just harvesting olives, we're harvesting hope. We're harvesting hope that solidarity and humanity and a joint prosperous future in this region are still possible.
There were no restrictions or violence today, and the olive pickers try to make the most of the rare calm to harvest as much as possible.